This is Mimi and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be making my July journal, which is good because it is the 29th of June. So I need to get started. I am making a ring journal this month. I'm using this fabric, which if you follow me on TikTok, you will know I used to back my bookshelf. And I've talked about it. I have completely redone my room, and I did buy a new bookshelf. It was too small. If you follow me on TikTok, you heard me vent about that. But yeah, the new bookshelf was too small. It's getting returned, so I just redid my original bookshelf, and I backed it with this beautiful fabric, and I had some left, and I thought, why not make my journal out of it? So we're going to use this fabric. I found this box in my drawer of boxes. Yes, I have a drawer of boxes. I pulled out some paper to back the inside of the box. And are you ready for this paper? This is in my paper storage box, and it's the only pink paper I have, and I will never use it for anything else. So it's actually perfect for in my journal since I decorate all my pages. It's bright. I'm sorry, I'm going to blind you. Oh, be glad, it's very muted on camera. It is neon pink in real life. So this is what color I am using to make my pages. And let's get started. I am going to start by breaking down this box. So let me put all of this aside and pull out my guillotine. Use my guillotine to cut all chipboard and cardboard. And I'm going to find where the edge is glued together. It's right here. So let's pull it apart. I don't use this edge. So we are going to unlock my guillotine and trim this off. Actually, we're going to trim these guys off and these guys off, and whatever size this box is going to be the size of our journal. The only thing I will do is square it up because I may have cut it crooked. Who knows? Okay, so here we go. We are at, let's make it exactly 5.5, like I said. We just want it to be even. I don't want any, that would be 6.5. Jeez Louise. I just want it to be an even measurement, and, okay. Let's do exactly 7. Okay. Now we can put the guillotine away. We'll lock him back up and put him away. So now we have it. It's 5.5 by 7. And there we go. Our spine is, if I can get out the ruler, is, why do I always grab it at the wrong? I cannot read that. Is 1 3/8-ish. Okay, so what we're going to do is cover the front with the fabric. Actually, we're going to make the cardboard the front, and this the inside, because I don't think this is actually pretty thick fabric, but I still think you'd be able to see through. Maybe not, but we don't want to risk it. Oh no. I hope I have enough Fabri-Tac. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. So we're going to glue it on. And then, as you see, I left the spine on. And yes, I'm making it a ring journal. I'm going to punch holes on the outside and add the rings on the outside, and it'll still be a ring journal. Also, I'm really hoping my nails don't pop off. I used cheap nail glue. I wasn't thinking when I grabbed it, so I really hope my nails don't pop off. But if they do, we'll laugh about it together, won't we? We will. So I'm going to put glue on here, and yes, I will also be sewing this on, but not in the video. I actually want to make a pillow, and I will do that tomorrow. It's getting late today, so I will make the pillow tomorrow, and when I make the pillow, I will sew my journal together, sew the fabric on. So I'm going to make the base of the journal today, and then sew it tomorrow when I make the pillow. And you're saying, you're going to make a pillow tomorrow, Amy? Yes, I'm going to make a pillow tomorrow. And yes, I just called myself Amy again. That is my real name. I don't know if you guys know that. My name is Amy. I go by Mimi on this channel and on all my social medias. That's what my nieces call me. My nieces call me Mimi. Funny story, let me cut this down to size now that I have it glued on. They call me Mimi. I'm just gonna tear. Did I put that? Yeah. They call me Mimi because when my oldest niece, she is going to be 13? 13. She's going to be 13. Now I can put all of it aside. She's going to be 13 at the end of summer. And when she was very little, I mean very little, I don't even know if she might have been a little over a year old. She was being bad, and I gave her a timeout. And my brother said, wow. She's being a meanie, calling me a meanie. And my precious little niece said, Meanie, Mimi. That's what she said, Mimi. And I've been at Mimi ever since. Instead of Mimi, she said Mimi. So I've been Mimi ever since. And I think it's adorable. So I use Mimi as my name on social media. But yep, my name is Amy. So a lot of times you'll hear me call myself Amy. And why do I go by Mimi? Because I don't actually like my name. Why don't I like my name? Because I was born in the 70s. Do you know how popular the name Amy was in the 70s and 80s? So many Amy's. Like, no lie. Amy was such a popular frickin' name. There are so many of us out there from the 70s and the 80s. So, I hate my name. So I go by Mimi. Because I hate my name. Alright. Yes, I cut that big because I kind of want to fold it down and up. But what I think I'm going to do for this part is actually use double stick tape if I could reach it. Because what happened was I had to move everything. Pardon my reach if you can see me. I'm reaching. I'm very sorry. I had to move everything. Obviously, when I took apart my bookshelf. I'm also very sweaty. The humidity is horrendous. Everywhere right now. It is so bad. I'm so over it. But yeah, the humidity is disgusting. Gonna like miter the corners a little bit because it is gonna get covered by paper, but I wanted it to fold over so you don't see the edges of the box, which is the purpose of doing this. I don't want to see the edge of the box. Like I said, I am gonna sew it, just not gonna sew it on camera because that would require pulling out my sewing machine, and I don't want to do that. But I do want to make a pillow tomorrow for this chair I'm sitting on. And what kind of pillow am I making? Are you ready? I'm making a t-shirt pillow. My boyfriend has this t-shirt that is his favorite band played at his favorite baseball team's stadium. Jesus, in like the early 2000s. So I'm going to use the t-shirt from that concert. It was his mom's shirt and she was getting rid of it. So I figured he was like that I would turn that t-shirt into a pillow for this chair. Yeah. Let's clip this just a little bit shorter. A little bit. There we go. So, that's what I'm doing. That's for another day, not today. Not today. Anyway. It's so freaking hot outside. It is like southern humidity hot, and I live in the north. The humidity is just disgusting. I can't even take it. Also, I believe I still have like 3 days left until my pills are out of my system. Also, I would like to say that I film and post. I post what I film out of order. So you may hear things and be like, I heard about that, so and so and so. I post out of order. So that's why a lot of times I'll mention what day it is when I'm filming also. You know? It's also, what time is it? 4:46. I should really find out if my son wants to order food. I did not cook because I thought he was bringing home food. Did he bring home food? No. Butthead. He's such a butthead sometimes. Okay. So we have that down. Anyway, so yes, I'm making a t-shirt pillow. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to sew the t-shirt closed so it will still look like a t-shirt. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it will still look like a t-shirt. But it will be, I hope I have enough stuffing. I may have to go get stuffing. I didn't think about that today. I was at a craft store, but I don't believe, I think I was at Michael's. I needed a mono sand eraser. But I don't think Michael's sells stuffing because my Michael's does not have a huge fabric sewing section. My Michael's has a very tiny sewing section. Like, my fabric is only like fabric quarters and stuff like that. So I don't even think they have that. I have to get it at Joann or Walmart. I don't want to go to Walmart, so I'm I mean, who the heck wants to go to Walmart? They don't. Well, my Walmart sucks. My Walmart is horrendous. I don't go to my Walmart. I would rather place a delivery order than go to my Walmart. My Walmart is horrible. Okay. I know, I'm rambling about all kinds of stuff. It's been a long day. I have... What started? What day is today? Today's Thursday. So Tuesday, I got woken up at 4 a.m. and 4 a.m. Yeah, my boyfriend had, well, that's just too bulky. My boyfriend had taken the dog out to go to the bathroom, and when he opened the door, it like slammed into the garbage can and it woke me up. And then at 5 o'clock in the morning, the dog woke me up. He was sick. So he was sick all day Tuesday. Like, just upset stomach sick. And I knew that. If you're an animal owner, you know when your animal is sick and you have to be worried, and you know when your animal is sick and it's a sick that you've seen, right? You know that. You know the difference. Well, I knew what kind of sick this was. It was a sick I've seen. It was a sick that I'm used to. But it was all day. Okay, hold on. Okay, I paused. I really need a drink, and I don't care. Just to inform people, no matter how quiet you think you are when you're drinking, you are not quiet. Okay, so I have paper here. I'm gonna go with this gray, I think. So what were the dimensions? Oh, I can fit the entire 12 with just a little bit of border of the fabric. Sounds great. So it needs to be what? 7. A little shorter than 7, so I'm gonna go 6 3/4. How's that sound? Great. Yeah. So no matter how quiet you think you are, we can hear. You can hear, yeah. So I usually pause when I need a drink. What did I say? 6 3/4. Yeah. So you know, right? You know when it's like a normal sick and there's something wrong sick. So I knew it was a normal sick, but it was all day. He threw up on my new rug. God love him. But he threw up on my new rug. So at 7:45 in the morning, I was shampooing my new rug. It was just a long day. My boyfriend was like, he needed some sleep, so he went and took a nap. Did I get to nap? No, of course not. Why would I get to nap? So I woke up at, like I said, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I was up all day. And then I tried to fall asleep. I took a little bit of a nap at some point, and then at 10 o'clock, I told my boyfriend, I'm like, all right, listen, I'm going to go to sleep. And then he can go to bed at his normal time because he had to go to work, like, the next day. He had to go back to work because those Monday, Tuesday are his normal days off. I said he had to go back to work, then he could go to bed at his normal time, and I would stay up and with the dog. That's fine. Well, finally I got sick of it, and at midnight I said, go the hell to bed, I will be up. It's, you know, if you go to bed, Samuel, lay down and settle down. He goes, I don't think so, but I'll try. So he goes to bed at midnight, right? This jerk passes out at midnight, and he says to me, well, stay up and keep an eye on the dog. That's what he says to me after I had been up since 4 a.m. So he passes out. Okay, he passes out. And I stay awake all night long, keeping an eye on the dog while he sleeps. Yep. And then he sleeps from midnight. My boyfriend sleeps from midnight till whatever. Why did I put so much more tape on that side? I don't know, because I was rambling. Until 10 o'clock in the morning, and I got no sleep. So that takes us to last night. So yesterday, I'm exhausted. I take a nap at 10 o'clock. When he gets up, I take a nap. Sammy's feeling better. He's doing great. He lays down to take a nap with me at 10 o'clock. Maybe it was like 11 o'clock, whatever time it was, I lay down and I take a nap. And, great. I feel great. We're taking a nap. I nap for like an hour. The whole day I'm exhausted. I go to bed at 11:11. That's how long I hold out for, because I know if I go to bed any earlier than that, then like I'm done for, right? I'm not sleeping. If I won't be able to sleep through the night. And the other dog barks at, what time was it that he barked? She barked at 11:35 and woke me up. Oh man, I was so mad. I was so angry. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me right now. So she woke me up at 11:35. I fell back asleep. No problem. But then I woke up at 1:35 with a killer headache. So I got up, I took some Advil, watched some TV till I fell back asleep. It was just a horrible night. Then I woke up at 5 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I'm still just so tired. Alright, here we go. Here we go. What do you think? I love a good, like, I know it's made out of a box, but it's still like kind of soft covered. I love it. I'm just gonna crease the natural edges of the box. And then we're just gonna figure out where we put the things, and I'm gonna cut some pages. I'm gonna cut some pages and I'm gonna be back. Ugh. There we go. I'm going to cut my papers, figure out how many I need, because God knows, I can't count. I always screw that part up. Varnish this down really good, and down here. And when I come through and sew, I will also sew down here. What I'm going to do today is mark where the look at that, the holes will go. Let me cut my papers. Let me figure out how many papers I need and cut them, and I will be back. Here it is, all the papers I need. Cut to 7 by 5. Will fit in here nicely. Also, I had one sheet left over. That'll never happen again. Now, let's do the fun hole punching. I need my big bite. So we got my big bite. Put him out of the way, and the ruler I just put away, of course. I need rings. And I also need eyelets, but I'm going to put my eyelets in after I sew. Let's see. I think these will be the right size. So you're going to put it around here, through here. See? Like that. It'll come in through the side here and then close on the inside. So, going to mark the holes, punch them, and then make sure this works. Because won't it stink if it won't? Guess what? If it doesn't work, I'll just grab another box of this size and do it again. Because that's just how it be. That's just how it be. So we want to mark the center. What is this? 7 inches. Boy, oh boy. So 3.5. 3.5. So we're going to do the center. Center. And what do I always do? 2 inches and 2 inches. Flip it. And 3.5. Center. And 2 inches and 2 inches. Yeah, great. Let's punch. We need it on the 3/16. And we're going to, sure, why not? Punch. 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 Why do I have to say punch every time I punch a hole? I don't know. Because I do. Punch and squeeze. Just for something different. And then see? Oh, I need a bigger ring. Or is it not going to work? See, this is why I don't do the things I do. Because it doesn't work, and then I get mad at myself. But it should have worked because I've done this before. And it's worked perfectly fine. See? Works perfectly fine. See? See? Works perfectly fine. Like I said, I don't really want to put it all together because I want to sew it. See? I'll get sewed tomorrow and I'll get eyelets in and it'll be done. One last one. Guess what? My dad's watching Ghostbusters again. There we go. Why is there... See? Perfect. So, then what I'll do is mark the holes. Those will go in. It'll be all ready to go for July. And then you'll see when I go to decorate the first week how the sewing went and the eyelets in, and it'll be ready to go. And probably I will figure out what I want the cover to look like. I don't know if I want anything on the cover or not. Maybe just the words July. I'll probably just at least cut out the words July with my die cutting machine for on the front cover, and then whatever else I decide to do. Comment down below and let me know what you're doing for your July journal, and like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.